What's going on, everybody? Blackwork Supplies is in the building. I'm here at Solid Social Club. I wanted to thank the homies for accepting me in here. Just brought him some samples of our needles, Blackwork needles. Y'all gotta check him out. He's gonna let you know what he thinks. Thank you for having me, my G. It's always a pleasure, my brother. All right?
Man.
Thank you, my bro.
Always love, bro.
Yeah, come to try them, so you're not gonna lose any money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just try it out.
Try them out, bro.
Yeah, I had some other company hit me up too when I was at a convention. And they gave me these, bro, but these shits are ass. These shits. Hex Tat. Bro, I used these, dog. These, bro, they were literally the worst. They were the worst needles. It was the worst needles I've ever used, bro. Like, literally the worst out of the worst. And I was like, damn,
I
bro.
know they're known for their ink caps.
That's what I'm saying. They gave me a little free sample, bro, and I swear, dog, I couldn't even use it for like more than like 30 minutes, dog. I was like,
Man, everybody, bro, it's crazy now how much you go to shows now, dude, and everybody, I'm talking about anybody, everybody has their own aftercare now and their own needles and their own products. Like, what the fuck? Anybody, bro.
Yeah, shit's crazy, dog.
Anybody, yeah.
You know where you want to get tatted, like on your arm, leg, anything like that?
On my arm.
The arm?
Yeah.
Alright, so all the designs right here.
They walk in like,
And just let me know what you like.
the cameras and everything.
Like 3 factories in China that make everybody's needles. Ours are not made in those. It's made in a completely different place than everybody else, you know? So that's a good thing too.
Yeah, it's quiet.
You already have it on. You see? Now I know it.
Yeah, it sounds the same as when my machine doesn't have the needle. They have that nice little grip for you to be able to grab it and
And it's
twist
pretty
it.
ergonomic too. Like it's comfortable on the finger, like I said.
Yeah, I like it.
You know, again, I haven't used them, but that's all the feedback I get from the people. You know, it holds a nice amount of ink to be able to keep up. So a lot of people are complaining that the quality has gone down.
Exactly.
You know, but the price is still the same.
Exactly. That's what I don't
These
like, bro.
are biggest mag. I think it's like $40. But then again, the discount that I'm giving you, 40% discount. Dog, you're paying what you pay for any other cheap needle for a fucking quality needle.
$55, $65 for one box
It's insane.
of fucking 10, 20 needles, bro. You're like, and they're all the same size. So it's like, it's not like you could do, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, bro.
fuck, I'm gonna try it out now with him.
Yeah, man. I never consider myself a salesperson. I don't try to, no, bro. I explain to you what the shit does, try it, and then you tell me, you know? That's it. Man, no, bro, the thing is right there on you trying it out. There's nothing I can tell you that once you try it out, you ain't gonna figure out whether it's a piece of shit or not, you know? See, when they were trying to get me over there, he was telling me it's the best needle, but I told him right to his face, I'm like, dog, every owner is gonna say they have the best product, bro.
course.
So I need to know for myself
Yeah.
that it is, you know? So before I actually did the move, I took it to a bunch of people and tried it and made sure that it really was what it was before I can stand behind it, bro, because I wasn't about to sell no shitty product to sell it.
Of course, bro.
No, man.
And then the thing is too, everybody that fucks with you are like good artists, you know?
man.
So they all know what the shitty shit is, and you know, so
Even the shitty artists, trust me.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And they use the shitty shit because they can't afford nothing else.
Yeah.
So if you're giving them a premium product at a good price, shit.
Yeah, might as well just use that. Of course, it's a no-brainer.
100%, bro.
For sure, dog. That's good, dog. Yeah, I've never seen a company that has that little piece on the front.
I'm telling you, we're the only needle on the market that has that plastic piece. Because like I said, it's patented. So no other needle company can have that. Nothing, nobody. The only one. So this is the first time in a long time that something new has been done to a needle. You know, the needles have been the same forever. Everybody tries to do a little something different or make the tip a little bit different, But nobody has added or done anything new to improve a needle.
Yeah, it's actually innovated.
Exactly. No innovation.
Because if not, the same will copy
The
it.
only way.
You
Like
feel me?
when I work in the other company.
If you pan
our
it
pan
here,
was
over
here.
there, they're gonna fucking fry it.
Bro,
Do
it
it.
means nothing. It means nothing. With the other company I was with, remember, our pants were here, but all our shit was copied over there instantly. I remember when the Zion came out, before we even released the Zion, we were able to order one from overseas before we released it, dog. You know? So the pan here doesn't mean shit.
Dono was saying that his brother had bought one on Amazon, like a knockoff one, and that he used it, and it was exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
And he was like, fuck, dog. It's
I
crazy.
mean, a lot of times they are. Some people tell you it's the same. And, bro, my thing always back to them was like, bro, I'll put it to you this way. Not because I work for the company or whatever, but if it was the same, then I wouldn't have a job, bro. I'd be without a job, dog. If it was the same, I wouldn't have a job. Because if it was the same, nobody's going to spend those $1,300, you know, if it wasn't the same. If it was the same, tú sabes. Everybody's going to keep buying the knockoffs, you know? Pero are they pretty good? Yeah. And especially not for nothing, but now the Chinese people are making really fucking good machines, bro. Oh,
I
yeah.
got that shit $80, bro. That shit's been
Oh,
snapping.
yeah. Even Gaston called me recently and told me, they're like, dog, the Chinese people are, because, you know, he can't do nothing now. He's on a contract, so he can't do nothing for the tattoo industry. He was like, yo, the Chinese people right now, they're fucking killing it. They're making amazing machines, bro. Amazing machines, yeah.
Bust this out. This shit, look at this shit, bro. This shit's rusty. This shit look like a
Iron.
It's literally a piece of iron, dog, with
Imagine.
fucking electric coils just
Call it
fucking
the
screwed
machine
onto
iron.
it. Crazy as fuck. All this shit right here is like the most time consuming. Yeah, this piece is fire as fuck. I've been
Yeah.
dying to do this piece.
I love it.
The girl and then
The background,
Yeah,
leave
it's
that
still
for
it's still
another
gonna be shaded in the background, but I'm not gonna do all the the little symbols in the
Yeah.
background.
Okay.
That's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. So
Just
I
the
would
smoke and all that.
yeah, like I'm gonna use that same symbol effect because either way you're eventually gonna do everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever you do the inside there, you're gonna have little spaces in between, like little empty spots.
Gotcha.
So those empty spots, that's where I'll put the actual. It's kind of like hieroglyphics almost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Thought it kind of looked like the calendar, like
Yeah,
the Mayan
like the calendar, kind
yeah.
of like those symbols.
Yeah, that's fine.
Really tiny, you feel me? So it's better to do that like on a big ass piece, do it in 2 sessions, or if to do it smaller, just do it without the symbols and then incorporate it into something else, you feel me? Yo, you're gonna be freezing balls out
Never
there.
been out there, dog. It's gonna get like negative 30 degrees.
That's crazy, cuz. Imagine having to take a Uber there.
Bro,
Get the fuck out of here.
bro.
Imagine trying to go grab Taco Bell at 10 o'clock at night after the convention. Fuck no.
We're gonna have to.
That's the last place I wanna go, fool.
Hey, I just had to order a big ass jacket from Amazon. See if it fits. We ain't got no clothes for that shit here, bro. I gotta get long johns and all sorts of shit. Negative 32 degrees. You kidding me? Well, like now I'm starting to connect everything, bro. But I got like a lot of patches everywhere because there was no such thing as a sleeve or a half a sleeve. That shit didn't exist
If you had a
25
sleeve,
years
it's
ago.
because you just had a shit ton of tattoos
Yeah,
that just
that
made
eventually,
a sleeve.
which is kind of like what's happening now,
Exactly,
Connected by
yeah.
stars.
you know? Yeah. It's kind of what's happening now. I got a bunch of this. Yeah.
Dots.
Yeah, bro.
Little stars and shit.
Shit everywhere.
That was the vibe.
Now you know what? That I see that shit happening again a lot now, bro. A lot of people are doing that shit a lot now. That look of the patchy little
The younger
tattoos.
generation likes their tattoos to already look old.
Like they look, yeah.
Like they've already had the tattoos
Yeah.
for 20 years type
Yeah.
shit. I'm like, damn, bro. We've been studying so hard to make these tattoos perfect. Now you guys want them shitty? That's crazy.
And we want the opposite.
Yeah, all my shitty
we
tattoos.
wanna
are here,
remove
bro.
all
I
our
wanna be full of portraits and fucking like
I
jokers
wish,
and
bro.
cool ass
Fuck it.
shit.
I'm trying to. Greg was covering this whole arm. I didn't have to get no. Told me not to get nothing. And he's been, bro. This used to be like a scroll here with
yeah,
some
I
Japanese
remember that
nettles.
piece.
And that's just one pass, you know. So he's working on getting that. The only thing I'm gonna have to get lasered is this.
Yeah, the
So
hand is dark, huh?
yeah, bro, it's
Why, it's a
terrible.
cover-up?
Cover up, but it's terrible. So I'm gonna laser that just to get it light enough that I can blast something dope on it. Yeah. Blast something dope on it. And bro, let me tell you, I don't cover my tattoos because I don't like them or because they're ugly and they're old. No, bro. When I cover a tattoo, no, bro. Usually when I cover a tattoo is because all the tattoos, bro, give you, you have a memory with every tattoo you do, bro. So what I try to do is cover up the memory that came with that tattoo, something I want to forget about. I would cover it, you know. But I got a lot of bad tattoos that I wouldn't cover, you know. Fuck that. I try to cover the memory up.
Yeah, bro, I'm fucking full of them shits.
Me too, dog.
There's me at the flea like, yo, dog, so you think a little blunt right here will look raw with like a little alien smoke? Or fuck it, just do a little Indian bitch with a cactus on top of it, bro. I'm down. Like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Look, bro. Who the hell does that? On their stomach, right there. You know? Is it over here somewhere? Oh, I missed it? Yeah, right here. Who does that, bro? Just to get a laugh out of somebody. So I got a glitter, a glitter poop emoji tattooed on my butt cheek.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Show the camera. No.
That nigga got a butt tat.
And that was all, bro. Things I would do for the company. Went there because it was like a women's International Women's Month or whatever. So I went to go interview glitter poops. So the whole thing was, oh look, I know you don't do this, and I went with like a skull and a knife. But this is what I want you to do on me. She's like, all right, sit down. So I lay down, and I started interviewing her. Obviously, I knew the whole time what it was gonna be, Pero so I would talk to the camera. Hey, how's it looking? Oh, good. Then at the end, when I get up and I look at myself in the mirror, that's what I had. It wasn't.
That's fucking
So it was all for a fucking video for the company.
That's funny as fuck. You kind of get stuck, bro, and you remember there's always people around you that are trying to just start doing their shit. So you kind of just get passed over, you get forgotten, you kind of just like get old and turn into nothing, and that's kind of what I never want to be. That's why I love tattoos. I feel like every tattoo you do is like it lasts forever. You feel me? So no matter, even if I die, like my art is still out there. There's still people like remembering about that time. There's still people be like, oh shit, I remember Mike when he used to do this, or like, oh whatever. So it's like, that's what I like about it, is that it has to last forever, you know what I'm saying?
Of course. Now you see even these kids coming in the game and only tattooing 1, 2 years or 3 years and not charging a lot of money and doing like good as fuck tattoos. Like before you would pay $500 for a tattoo, you're like, nah, that shit's gonna be terrible, But now they're fucking putting out $500 tattoos raw as fuck, Because these kids come out now, they're coming out of art school, they're coming out, now everything is more accessible, dog. The internet, the machines are better, the inks are better, the needles are better. So I think it just makes it that much easier for these kids to come in. So if y'all don't keep moving too and stay hungry, they're gonna eat it up.
Even me, bro, like these deals that I do, these are all designs that I put together, and I do them for $500 just so I could do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying, bro? A lot of people I see that they're like, damn dog, you do that big ass piece for $500, but it's like, bro, what does it take me, 4 or 5 hours to do? You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I'm doing what I want to do, And it kind of gives me a better relationship with the client too, because now I know that they trust me 100%. So whatever idea they have, I know that I'll be able to just do it however I feel will look the best, because they're choosing me as the artist. So at the end of the day, dog, like everything is just like how much work you put into shit. You feel me? Because you could tattoo for $500, bro, and tattoo every day. You'll be fucking rich. You'll be good. Making $500 a day. Who wouldn't want to make $500 a day? Doing what they love. You know what I'm saying? Like that's chilling, bro.
But if you're putting out work that you don't want to do either, that shit sucks. You're putting out work that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gotta suck. I mean, it's dope when the artist is doing what they love, because you're always gonna put that much more into it, and the client is gonna be happier. Dog, I'll tell you something, bro. I always trust the artist, bro, from the beginning. If I come to you, it's because I know what you do and I want what you do. That's why I'm coming to you, bro. And I always go to an artist with some sort of just little idea, and I've never once left a shop like disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Because I think you guys see things completely different than what we do. We don't see that shit y'all brings work completely different than ours, bro. I don't know how y'all do it, but yeah, bro, you gotta trust the artist, bro, and go to them for what they do, bro. Don't try to get them, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, since everything is so oversaturated now, there's a lot of artists, bro. There's a lot of people that like want to do tattoos, and it kind of like people forget that tattoos is a sacred art. Like yeah, you can make it a business, but at the same time you still have to hold that foundation of it being an art. So working with people's budgets is not a problem. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't afford to get $1,000 tattoo, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, I've tattooed people where, bro, they paid me $400 for a tattoo like this big, you know what I'm saying? But then the next time I've tattooed them, they came to me and be like, yo, bro, I have $1,500 that I can spend. What can I get? You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything is your energy, the quality of work that you put out, and how determined you are to actually work. Like me, I don't give a fuck if all I'm making is $500 compared to $1,000, $2,000 a day. Because at the end of the day, I'm working every day. I'm working with new people every day. I have more content I could post every day to promote my shit every single day. Like, I'm constantly busy. You know what I'm saying? Like, now we're in a point where you see a lot of artists that they're like, damn, dog, it's slow as fuck. I don't have no work, this and that. So it's like, it's kind of a blessing at the end of the day, bro. Like, whether you're doing what you like to do or what you don't like to do, I still like to tattoo. You know what I'm saying? So I just take it as like a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro. Like, we actually get to charge people $500 to do fucking tattoos and shit. Yeah.
These people that are talking that, obviously they're doing something wrong, dog. You know what I'm saying? There's people, you want to be an influencer or you want a tattoo?
Everything now is like, oh, a tattoo artist red flag, or client red flag. Like, cuz, just shut the fuck up. Like, why is everything a red flag all of a sudden? Everything is a, like, what the fuck ever happened to just doing a tattoo, dog? Like, everything has to be a red flag. Like, I don't give a fuck if my client smells like shit. I don't give a fuck if my client's 30 minutes late. I don't give a fuck if my client passes out halfway the tattoo. If he's paying me to do the tattoo, I'm gonna fucking be happy, because that's... I chose to do tattoos, bro. Whatever the fuck comes with it. At the end of the day, I'm happy that I don't have to go and clock in somewhere. You feel me? But I take the initiative and I make sure that I promote myself to the point where I'm booked every day to make it a career. You feel me? Because then if not, you're on the internet just talking shit all day and you don't make no money. You're trying to get the money coming from the TikTok reels and the views and the this, that you lose sight of who you actually are, bro. You're a fucking tattoo artist. You know what I'm saying? And people lose that shit, and that's why you end up fucked up, bro. Because you're so worried about the attention and the new era of TikTok and the social media money. And bro, I make $0 off my YouTube, and I pay fucking money every single time we gotta do a vlog. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not free to have him come and fucking then edit a video for 2 weeks. Like, you feel me? You gotta pay for that shit. I don't make no money off of it. But what do I look at as an investment to promote myself? Because I've had people hit me up from YouTube being like, damn, dog, I saw you on YouTube, bro. I'd love to come get tatted by you. So it's like, at the end of the day, I'm creating a quality clientele. Yeah, I'm not making money from YouTube and shit, but at the end of the day, I'm making it in tattooing, which is what I do. I tattoo. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a TikToker. I'm not a fucking Facebooker. I'm not an Instagrammer. I'm just a guy that tats, and then I use social media as like my flyers. Imagine, you know how back in the day we used to pay that little crackhead guy to go pass around cards? That's literally what you're doing by paying an ad, doing a video, showing people how you tattoo, this and that. Like, shit that has to do involved with what you do. But if you're just online pointing out what the tattoo artist red flags are every day, and the 5 things that you'll never tattoo as a tattoo artist, all this bullshit, is like, cuz,
You know why they're doing
what the
that?
fuck are you niggas?
You know why they're doing that?
Tattoo artists.
They're doing that because they ain't got nobody to tattoo. So they got time.
No, they have time to post 1,000 videos on CapCut because you're not doing nothing all day. Imagínate me, look, I gotta do this. I have to do this fucking Mayan Indian right now, and I don't even have charge on my Apple back on my Apple fucking pencil. And these niggas are complaining about red flags. It's crazy.
Well, I don't blow smoke up people's asses, dog. But I like that you go on there, bro. You tell it how it is, dog. People are afraid to do that. Oh, because this person's gonna get mad, or they're gonna cancel me, or they're gonna do this, and they're gonna do that, bro. You go on there, you tell people how the fuck it is, bro.
I've been robbed. I've been stabbed. I've been shot at in a completely different state. I've been put in prison with no family behind me. Bro, I've been homeless. You think I'm afraid of what somebody has to say about me? That's fucking crazy, cuz. And the crazy part is that 10 times out of 10, that person will never say that shit to you when they actually see you, bro. Could talk all the shit they want, but when I pop up out of nowhere at a convention, everybody's real quiet. Everybody, oh, congrats, damn, dog, hey, dog, I love what you're doing, hey, bro, I seen you. I know it's all fake bullshit, because I know that in real life, you don't even have the balls to come and tell me the shit you want to tell me. That's why I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, look, dog, I'm here to tattoo, bro. I'm not here to fucking be everybody's boy or anything like that, dog. You want to be my boy? Fuck around, let's be boys if we're on the same shit. But if you're not, then go fuck yourself, fool. drunk as fuck in his backyard with all his boys. And it'd just be fucking 4 or 5 old ass Cubans, nigga, in the back just listening to fucking Jose loud as fuck. My grandma's there mopping the floor in the backyard, mopping the. I'm like, cuz, what the fuck is going on right now? And my grandpa just be there banged up, nigga, talking mad shit, talking about that time he stabbed a nigga in Cuba, the other nigga talking about that time he got arrested because he almost killed Fidel, and the other one because this and that, like the craziest stories, dog, that you would hear, bro. And I would always think to myself, like, damn, bro, I wonder what the fuck is like fun about this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, these guys are just getting drunk every day and shit. And now I'm like, damn, dog, these niggas were living the life because they were just getting fucked up every Friday. Everything was paid for, bills were paid for, everything was good, the family was fucking fed. Like, times was chilling, nigga. Who the fuck isn't gonna get bottled up every Friday with their boys, nigga? And then my grandpa, he would flex all my taekwondo shit to all his boys and be like, wait, Mikey, ven aquí, dale una patada en la pierna ahí para que tú veas. And I'll kick my grandpa's homeboy's leg. That nigga's old as fuck. I'll kick his leg hard as fuck. Oh, yeah. He'll give me $5. Yo, boy, no. You're like, damn, what the fuck? Shit was crazy, dog. Crazy ass times, bro. Like, what the fuck? Now that's me. Now that's me going to my girl's brother's crib every fucking weekend to get banged up and chill with my nephews. My grandpa would drink 2 bottles like this of Abuelo Añejo, nigga, big like this, nigga. And he had like this little wooden thing that he bought from Cuba. It's like a little house. It's like a little birdhouse, but you put the bottle in the house, and it has like a little compartment that the bottle falls into, and then the thing goes into like another little wooden thing like this, that when you open it, the alcohol comes out. So it's like a little chorrito, but it says like Havana Club, and it's like handmade out of wood and shit. Get a quick little fucking go outside, smoke 10 cigarettes, come back, get another one. That shit was fucking crazy, dog. Now I know why I'm such a degenerate. I grew up watching my grandpa just be a gangster his whole life. He didn't give a fuck, bro. He didn't smoke cigarettes inside the house, dog, because my grandma, you feel me? But if not, that would have been there smoking stoves in the crib, making beans for 7 hours in a pressure cooker. And they're like, cuz, that's literally how I'm gonna be when I'm old, bro. Just smoking blunts in everybody's house I go to. Like, I don't even care if you smoke or not. I'm just lighting up a blunt in the middle of your living room. Fuck it. What a dick. Alright, man, so my dog Zeke, he's working for this company right now, Blackwork. I've never used them before, but they have like a patented technology where it has something on the tip of the actual cartridge where it holds the needle in place while it's tattooing. So basically, when we're tattooing, sometimes the needle, it rattles within the empty spaces of the actual tube. So this one has like a little piece that like holds the needle in place, so it makes the lines a lot sharper, everything a lot more saturated. So we're gonna try them out today. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out what all the sizes are. He gave me a bunch of mixed boxes so that I could try them out and see what I think. So right now I'm just trying to figure out if I can find some round shaders so that I could do all the textures and stuff on the piece I'm doing right now. These are round liners. Got a bunch of 9 round liners, 3 round liners. There are 5 round liners. And these, I don't know if these are bug fin or not. I think these are standard. And these are standard round liners.
Yeah, no, that's probably
Round shaders, there we go. So actually did come with round shaders. 5 round shaders, it's exactly what I need, bro. It's a good sign. I'm gonna try this out today, bro. Try the 7 round shader too. I'm doing a lot of small, intricate little details today, so it makes sense to use the round shader. So try them out, man. See what Blackwork is working with. What? Gotta use that allegory black. I use it for everything. You got Talons too, which is like old school. That's like 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Nobody uses that shit, only like OGs. But that shit is black as fuck. Allegory, they fuck with me, so I fuck with them. This is all allegory right here. So this is all black. This is the number 3 gray wash, and then this is the number 1 gray wash. So number 3 would be like a medium, and then number 1 is like an extra light. So whenever I need to mix between medium and extra light, like if I need just a regular light, I'll just dip it once in medium and then dip it once in the extra light. Kind of brings it down to a light, you feel me? Yeah, if I need to to use a dark gray, I'll just dip it in black and then dip it one time in the medium gray. Kind of brings it down to a dark, you know. So I feel like that's been the most effective way for me because I like things simple, bro. I feel like when things are too complicated and I have too many shades and it's like it's too overwhelming and it kind of takes me out of my zone. So I like to just do it simple, black, medium, light, and if I need anything in between, I kind of just dip them. You feel me? Alright, so first thing I don't really fuck with, it doesn't really say what size the needle is. So if you're not that experienced, you're gonna be like, damn, which fucking needle is it? You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm gonna use the smaller one. So smaller one is the 5-round shader. This and then so I took out a 5-round shader and a 7-round shader. So if you look at them, obviously this one is thicker, so that means this one's a 7, and then this one's thinner, so this one's a 5. But usually they have like the actual size number on the cartridge, so you can just look at it. You don't have to like kind of like waste time checking. So that's one thing I don't really fuck with. Just to be a nitpicky, you know, reviewer, I guess. Just put the number on it. But what I do like is that they don't make no noise at all. So you see it has that little white piece right there. That little white piece, no matter what, it doesn't touch the needle. So it's actually pretty good, not gonna lie. See what she feels. I ain't gonna feel a damn thing. Alright, quit all the jibber jabbing. We'll get straight to the skin jabbing. Not gonna lie, it's real nice. Feels super good, bro. It feels super steady. It rattles, but like microscopically. You feel me? So you can't really notice it too much when you're tattooing, but when you use one that's not rattling at all, you could tell 100% the difference. You feel me? Like you can still deal with it if it rattles a little bit, but it's a lot better if it doesn't. At least me, dog. I don't know. I feel like I could tattoo with anything, bro. To be honest, you give me like the cheapest needles, cheapest machine, cheapest everything, and I'm gonna do the same exact tattoo. Not gonna lie, bro. The needles are actually really good. I'm using the 5-round shader right now, and shading really nice, bro. It hasn't really irritated the skin at all. I already did like the bottom part right here of the necklace. I just gotta do this little hoop right here and this section of the arm. I already did like this part right here of like the bracelets and stuff like that. So we're going good, bro. Yeah, so the background work, like I said, this piece, I originally wanted to do it more for like a thigh or something like that. So all like the calendar part in the background, it would be like really small. And I would have to go in there with really small needles to do all of that, because all of that is gray. And then leaving all of that skin, so that way I could go back and do all of that in white, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a 3-4 step process, and it takes a long time already on top of what I'm doing here. So I decided to go with the main focus, so that way we could still run the same deal today, and then eventually she's gonna do a whole sleeve. So whatever pieces that we do in order to build out the sleeve, I'll build it out with the actual calendar numbers a lot bigger, you know what I'm saying? So that way it like takes up all the empty spaces and you can really clearly see the actual symbolism, you feel me? Because right here it would be really small, bro. It's gonna take a long time. It's not gonna look as perfect, you know what I'm saying? So I would have to dumb it down a lot to make it that size. So I feel like it'd be way better like that. Because if I try to cram all that detail into that little spot, I'm gonna have to dumb it down, meaning take out a lot of details just to kind of like still let the piece breathe, and the quality isn't just gonna it's not gonna be the same. It's not gonna be as clear because it's so small, you know. And to even do that, you gotta go in there with super tiny needles, you know, and it takes forever to do every single little corner, and it takes a lot of time out of the session. So I feel like I want to focus more on the actual piece, you know. And then the background we could always add into it.
Zolski.
No, you really
What are you doing, fool?
chilling. Looking at some products. I ordered some noodles from Zeke shit.
Gave you like a catalog or something?
No. He gave you one?
He gave us a code to get a discount.
Yeah, but I don't understand why he didn't bring his gloves.
Right?
It's a glove company.
I got gloves from them before.
Hey, dog. Hey, man.
This nigga crazy.
Dog, like you
bro.
weren't in the pain, dog, with a bunch of dog for 10 years.
Different, bro. You bringing up my trauma, dog. I'm having flashbacks when I had to bend over.
Fuck, bro, you can't play with him.
You can't. He just starts turning gay for real.
Fuck.
Like, look, if you look back at him right now, he's biting his fingernail. Look, you missed it. You missed it. He'll be like, bro.
And you, fool, you look like you're in a Mario Kart game.
Sitting on the fucking on the Viper seat. Yeah, bro, I got this shit
Dodge Viper.
cocked up all the way forward, bro, like NASCAR.
How's the carts? They look like they're fucking
Bro, they're super steady.
dog. It looks
Yeah.
so clean, dog.
Yeah, right? It's on point.
Right?
Yeah, it's super on point, bro. They're good.
Wonder how they sound with the FK.
Probably sound about the same.
You know the FK sounds like a Dodge. Yeah, nigga, that's the vet or some shit, nigga. The fucking.
I just feel like this shit, like these machines are made a lot more simple, dog. So it's like, I don't know, it's straight to the point, you know? I feel like the FK, they try to make it like very technological. So there's a lot of little shit that could fuck up, and then it changes the whole dynamic of the whole machine, you feel me? Like this shit might not last me forever, you know? It might last me maybe another 10, 20 tattoos, if anything.
Bro, when it's working, it's working.
But when it's working good, you know? The other one, yeah, it lasts forever, but that shit's going It's a little cheap machine I got off Amazon, bro. $80. But it has like a bunch of features that like my machines don't have. So I was like, fuck it, let me try this shit out. I've been using it every day since I bought it.
Right, yeah, is the one that does that shit, dog. It ain't
Yeah.
look.
He goes, bro, what the fuck?
It's protein.
Right, he's not gonna record me chewing down the book.
Just break it into pieces, nigga. I think that's gayer than just eating the banana.
Is it like this?
No, hey, you remember?
Nah, they break it. and
Hey, you
then
remember? No, hey, listen, one time I was eating something, right? And then I go like this.
Dog, that was the.
That's even gayer.
I knew it was
That's
gonna fuck him up, so I went like this. I went.
I was like, nigga, did you just cover the hot dog, nigga?
I went like this. I went.
What kills me when Zolo
And then
goes
what
like
it goes
this,
after?
he goes to get something, and he goes
With his little finger.
with his two little fingers.
And then he bites with his two little teeth.
He's like, us. This big ass body ain't get big like that, bro. Eating like that.
Holy shit, bro. I don't.
I'm full. I'm full, guys. You can have the rest.
These two guys eating nuts.
Pistachios.
What's a pistachio?
I'm saying the way you say it, though, like,
Are you feeling triggered?
just, yeah, bro. Two guys eating pistachios, not two guys eating nuts.
I'll make sure to put on my gay training wheels for you next time.
Nuts?
Nuts. After a whole argument. Nuts.
I think you're just sensitive. Estrogen in your more estrogen in your The fuck is that?
What the fuck?
Crazy, look.
Nah, no free promotions. No free promotions, fool. Look, you want free
I would
promotions?
love to be sponsored by.
Hey, yo! How does that shit go? Hey, yo!
I love that sound, bro.
It's just nipple just zooming in.
Too far. Too far.
On Santa Claus's cookies.
That's crazy. You see?
No, for Santa.
Nigga, you say, what the fuck? For Santa Claus's cookies.
Oh my god. We gotta
That's
do a
hilarious.
solo up at Santa's.
I'm in deep thought. I'm like,
Alright, so some things that clients can do that can make the job a little bit harder would be maybe not being as open-minded with you know, how the tattoo's designed based off the person's bodies, size, skin tone, etc., you know. And I would also say maybe not being sure on what you want, you know. I feel like with tattoos, you gotta at least have an idea of what you like, you know. You kind of gotta give something for us to be able to direct you somewhere else. And in that case, you have to be open-minded because if you don't know exactly what you want, there's millions and millions and millions and millions of combinations or ideas of things that you can get. So you have to start off with something, because if not, it just makes it super frustrating, because there's only so many things that we could come up with on the spot, and then also do a design on the spot, and then tattoo on the spot, and then, you know what I'm saying, everything kind of like takes time and has a process to it. So I feel like when you already come with an idea that more or less like a theme or an idea of something that you like, it makes it a lot lot easier for us, you know. Yeah, definitely being open-minded and really taking into consideration the artist's experience, you know. Because, bro, I've done hundreds of thousands of tattoos, bro. I've been tattooing 16 years and I've tattooed every day, all the time, even in prison, you feel me? So like I have a shit ton of experience doing good tattoos, bad tattoos, crooked tattoos, good tattoos, everything. I've done all kinds of tattoos, so I feel like I have, like, you know, a good amount of experience to give my clients if that's what they're paying me for, you feel me?
They more shit.
I'm high on your shit right now, yo.
I'm not even
I
high.
know.
That was like this, look.
Like if he's taking it out, but it's nothing.
Man, this is the aftermath of the buy one get one free pan con leche from Cuban guys.
That's fire.
Big dog shit.
It's like a trophy, though.
First place award goes to the most gangsta niggas.
Solid social, dog.
Honest, man, for the new year, bro, I just want to do a lot of traveling, bro. I got my boy Phil, the one that owns RX Tattoo Care. He, you know, we're trying to line up a nice little schedule, nice little tour schedule to see what shows we're gonna do next year. He's done shows out of the U.S. before, but the shows out of the U.S. are like super expensive, bro. Like all the traveling and everything, it's really hard to like recoup that same amount of money back, you know. So it's kind of better to do it in the States. It's a little bit cheaper and we could work directly with, like, you know, the shops and the people that buy it, you know, because he sells to a lot of tattoo shops, a lot of tattoo supply companies, things like that. Yeah, because the traveling shit is expensive, dog. I'm not even gonna front. It's probably what makes it the most difficult. But yeah, we're gonna do some traveling. I wanted to do Jacksonville, dog, but I don't know, my sponsor didn't really get back to me on it, so I don't really think he wants to do that show. We were supposed to do Philly, but Philly already got booked up, so we're probably just gonna wait till next year and just start fresh. I really want to go to Texas, bro. I'm trying to go to Texas. I want to tattoo out there for like at least like a couple days or something. I have a couple homies that have shops out there. I want to go visit them and see what it's like out there, though. Yeah, I know a lot of people out there getting tatted, so hopefully we could do some cool shit. Network with some people, you know? Yeah, so if I'm gonna do a show, let's say like in Denver or something like that, I'll pay for an ad and I'll promote that ad in all of Colorado for like at least like a month or so before, just so that way I could get, you know, people to see me a little bit more out there. Probably most of the people that I tattooed has been through ads. I feel like with any business, bro, right now, everything is ads, bro. You know, if you have a little bit of money to be able to invest into ads, you know, it comes back, bro. As long as your work is worth it and everything goes up to par, that shit works, bro. It's good. That's how you get more people to see your shit, you know? I look at it as like the digital way of paying someone to pass out business cards for me, you know? Yeah, it's super important, bro. So what I feel like I wish somebody would have warned me about when I first started tattooing was to not give a fuck about what other tattoo artists think. I feel like when I first started tattooing, it was really big on like what tattoo artists thought about you and like your work and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I never really liked that. I always liked my work to just represent me, you feel me? Like never really wanted to like be like somebody in the tattoo industry or anything like that. Like I've always liked people's work, but I always felt like at the end of the day it's art, so you can kind of just make it however you want. And I feel like in the beginning of my career I spent a lot of time trying to like impress tattoo artists rather than trying to impress clients, you know? And at the end of the day, tattoo artists are gonna look at tattoos a certain way and clients are gonna look at it another way. And in reality, to build a career tattooing, you gotta listen to what your clients say, because the clients are the ones that are paying you for the tattoos, you feel me? So if your clients are happy with the tattoo, then continue doing what you're doing and just figure out ways to make it better, you feel me? Like don't listen to what another tattoo artist has to say, because 9 times out of 10, those tattoo artists that always have some bullshit to say about somebody else's tattoo is most likely because they don't really even do good tattoos, you know? Unless that shit's just completely fucked up and somebody's calling it out, you feel me? That's the obvious, but yeah, man, I wish I wouldn't have listened to what other tattoo artists have to say so much, you know? Would have just fucking focused on doing shit however I want to do it. Yeah, I feel like I've gone a lot farther in my career doing that rather than worrying about like, oh damn, let me do this style so that way, you know, like people don't think that I'm like, I don't know, dishonoring this style or whatever the fuck. Fuck all that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? If that was the case, bro, we would still be building houses with fucking hammers and chisels just to pay homage to the people that made the hammers. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit's retarded as fuck. I feel like through life we gotta evolve. So yeah, that's probably one thing I would have I would have wished somebody would have warned me about. And those people that have something to say, I've never done shit. Because people that have done shit, they know what it is. They don't gotta go around telling people everything about, oh, this shit's right, this is wrong, this is that. Like, everybody does whatever the fuck they want, you know? At the end of the day, it's tattooing. I dropped out of school to be a tattooer, bro, not to be a fucking, I don't know, like, work at an office or some shit, or be like some part of some industry or some shit. Like, I just wanted a tat, bro. You feel me? I wanted to smoke cigarettes outside of my shop with my homeboys and shit. Fucking just wear raw clothes and get tatted the fuck up and eat good food. That's what I give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about these dorks at these fucking tattoo conventions and shit that think that they're all this and that. Like, fuck that shit, bro. Been there, done that, dog. Been there, done that. That shit's all fucking retarded. And I just really hate people that like shit on other people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it, bro. You know, you see a tattoo that's fucked up, it's like, all right, you know, you can call it out. But when you see people that they're like trying to do something new, or, you know, experimenting with a new style that nobody's ever seen before or something like that, as long as the execution of the tattoo is good, it doesn't matter what the design is. You know what I'm saying? Because the design is subjective to whoever's wearing it. It's the application of the tattoo. It's like how well the tattoo sits under the skin is what makes it good or bad, you know? So I feel like there's like a big mix of that in the industry, if you want to call it that, because a lot of people believe that tattoos should look a certain way and have a certain look and this and that. It's like, it really doesn't, bro. It could be a design of anything as long as you just tattoo it properly. Like, the whole point of tattooing is to evolve with it. You feel me? It's not to devolve and just keep doing the same shit the way people did in the 1600s and shit. Like, we don't do anything like that anymore. We don't even drive like that anymore. Our cars drive us. So it's like, I don't understand what the fuck the big deal about people trying new shit or something like that. As long as the tat looks good, bro, as long as it's done properly, it doesn't fucking matter. You feel me? It's a good tat, whatever it looks like. Art isn't meant for everyone to like, dog. Like, everything has its own thing. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, bro. I still don't feel confident in what I'm doing. To this day, I still don't feel 100% confident on what I'm doing, you know? Like, I'm confident in myself, knowing that I could work well under pressure and shit like that. But as for like tattooing, never, bro. Every single day is a new battle. You know, it's a new fight. It's a new everything, you know? You could practice as much as you want. You could kick the bag 30,000 times. You could work out as hard as you want, take all the steroids, but the second you get knocked in your face, everything changes, you feel me? So I feel like with tattooing, you just gotta have a little bit more confidence in yourself and practice on learning how to work under pressure rather than like trying to be so perfect and trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're never gonna get confident, ever. Every day is a new thing. Every person's body is different. Everybody reacts to the pain differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is different. So to this day, I'm still not 100% confident in it, but I'm confident in myself enough to just get it done, you know? If that makes any sense.
He's like, man,
Yeah, they like, don't ask, don't tell, homie.
11 kids, boy.
Imagine you could just take off your balls and then they use your balls to just add inches to your dick. Bro, great. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Be walking around with a hammer, bro. No kids ever.
No nuts. Just straight. This is nuts.
I gotta throw that shit over my back.
He's like, yeah, so, this is what it is. Walking with this.
Yeah, my dick's upside down. The head's at the top. The head's at the top.
Got the balls on the top.
It has a yarmulke. Oh my God.
Nah, I get a boner backwards. It goes backward. No, it goes under instead of up. Yo, that one's crazy. Hell no. I'm telling you, bro, tattoo shops filled with philosophers, nigga. You caught 2 pigeons outside with rice.
My brother sells birds, so I can tell you if they're worth a tattoo.
Bro, you tell me one more thing that your brother does, and I swear, bro, I'm gonna have to call this and just fucking fade this one time.
You serious?
This it cuts hair.
No, my older brother.
Oh damn! I thought you were talking about your other brother. I'm like, cuz this nigga does everything. It cuts hair, sells dogs, streams, tattoos, draws, sells birds. He's on Love Island. He's like, what's up with this nigga?
He's the most mysterious.
Got out of prison. and fucking sold his soul to the devil,
Yeah, my
cuz.
brother has a whole bird farm in the backyard.
That's crazy,
He
dog.
catches parrots, sells them for like $800, $700.
Yeah, the parrots, yeah, those shits make bread.
He catches them, dog. He fucking sets a little trap, has one little parrot in there that fucking calls all the parrots with food right there. So
Yeah.
when the parrots come, they go in the thing and he catches them 4 at a time, 5 at a time. And you have parrots that watch out. That shit's crazy. He has a
Yeah, that's
whole.
what they do with the pigeons.
He has a whole. He has
You got the pigeon?
doves. Yeah.
And then that nigga comes. You ever seen the wild peacocks by the flea? There's like a house right behind where the flea market used to be, cuz them shits used to jump the fence. I'm talking about a fence like that high. Peacocks jumping the fence that high with big ass fucking like nigga, what the fuck? I'm here smoking a blunt. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? Like 30 peacocks in the middle of the flea market. I'm like, cuz, am I high as fuck right now, or is there 30 peacocks right next to us? And them shits are like this, just looking at us, going side to side like this. And that shit smells like asshole in there, bro.
Like,
No. That song is crazy. We got fucking albino fighters, nigga.
swear to God, fam. Literally, he bought a truck, the Suburban, with birds. Everything he buys with birds, bro. I'm talking about like $9 in birds. All right, here's $9 for the truck, Suburban. All off of God, just catching them, bro.
Just catching God's creations and flipping them onto the
And
humans.
flipping into the humans. Crazy, dog.
That nigga figured it out, bro. You see, motherfuckers out here trying to be the CEO and chairman of fucking Forex and all
That
this
nigga
shit.
is a
Nigga, you
bird
could
man.
just catch fucking toucans and parakeets and fucking parrots and all that shit. And fucking flip them and get a Suburban, a fat crib,
Crib.
a
It's
whole
crazy.
lot.
He has a house with a big land
Yeah,
on the
I'm
back.
saying, a
I'm
big
like,
ass
bro.
lot like that for all your birds and
And
shit.
we're over here fucking busting our ass, fucking. It's
Bro, that
crazy.
should be hard if he was Jewish and then he calls his little thing Jumanji. That should be gangster. And he has a bunch of monkeys with little yarmulkes, fucking
Fire.
parrots,
That would be fire, dog.
Parrots.
Monkeys with yarmulkes is hard.
That should be hard.
That should be hard.
little Jewish monkeys.
Spinning the dreidel.
They're just throwing pennies at you, nigga.
And no, and they collect
And
them
then
back.
they come back and they collect them. They all have little circle glasses and shit like this with little fucking sideburns, the
That's
little curly
hilarious,
sideburns.
bro.